guys, I'm the Natchan. Thanks for joining me. I was going to do a kind of get to know you video games edition. I did one of these for anime several months back and it was pretty fun, so I thought I'd try it with video games. I haven't been able to find a very good survey though. I did find a 10 question survey, so we'll give this one a go and go from there. I might expound or add stuff, but here we go. So what genres do you play? I'm gonna go with what genres and what my favorite games are in those genres to help expand on this. Action adventure. I'm going to count this as like Assassin's Creed and Devil May Cry and Prince of Persia and stuff like that. One of my two of my favorite action adventure game franchises ever are Assassin's Creed and Devil May Cry. I really like the first and third Devil May Cry, and then I really like DMC that they did back in 2013. That one was super good. I know not everyone really liked it, but I loved it. Assassin's Creed, I really liked the first like 4. I loved Black Flag. Unity was alright. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. The first 4? Yeah, the first 4. So I hated 3. I won't go into that. But I really liked the first 4, which I've already said 3 times, I'm sorry. Black Flag. I liked Unity alright for what it was. And then I thought Syndicate was pretty good, but my favorite is Revelations. So yeah, that's action adventure. Third person shooter. I don't really play any third person shooters that aren't survival horror, so I won't really go into that. Survival horror. I love me some Resident Evil and some Fatal Frame. There is one that I really like, but I don't really dare play it myself, that I just got too scared. It's called Siren. But Fatal Frame 2 is my favorite non-Resident Evil survival horror. My favorite Resident Evil game was probably 4, but I also really enjoyed 2 and Code Veronica. Yes. The Revelations one's pretty good too, but 4 is definitely the one I play the most. Leon is definitely the love of my life. Role-playing. Oh man, Final Fantasy games, Star Ocean games, the Fire Emblem games, other RPGs. I have several that are not like Square Enix. I really like the Wild Arms series. But if I had to pick my favorite RPG of all time, it's going to be Final Fantasy VIII, closely followed by 15 actually. I was more than pleased with 15, and I will do a whole episode on that later. I know I'm 6 months late to the party, but you know, I have to really let something sink in and make sure that I still love it further down the road, and I do. So 8 and 15 as far as Final Fantasy franchise is concerned. Favorite RPG that is not a Final Fantasy game is probably gonna... Okay, I'm gonna limit it to not a Square Enix game because Square Enix does so many. I really love Wild Arms 3? 3? Yeah. Yes, 3. But I also really love the Fire Emblem series. No, stop! That's my roommate telling the dog to stop. If I had to pick a favorite in the Fire Emblem series so far, that would be really tough. I really love Awakening, but I also really love Conquest. But I also really I just like them. I haven't played a lot of the older ones, but I'm changing that. That's why I'm excited for Echoes to come out, because that's a remake of Gaiden, which was the second one. So I know it's different. So those of you who are like, oh, we haven't played the real Fire Emblems. I'm getting there. And then beat 'em ups. My favorite beat 'em up is I'm gonna call this a beat 'em up. It's the Bouncer, done by Square Enix. many years ago. It's a terrible game, but I really, really enjoyed it. And then I really liked Streets of Rage back in the day. And there's actually a Sailor Moon game on the Super Nintendo that is beat 'em up, and I love it. It's Sailor Moon R, and it was fantastic. Am I male or female? I'm definitely a woman. What age are you? Well, according to this survey, the highest age group is 22 plus. I will be 33 in less than 2 weeks. How do you usually enjoy... Oh, how long do you usually enjoy a game before moving on to another? I generally like... It depends on what I'm playing. If I'm playing an RPG, I like to play it for about 3 to 5 hours, so I get a good chunk of story or leveling time in or whatever. If I'm playing just whatever, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I have some serious video game ADD and I'll play like 4 or 5 games in a span of 2 hours. What are your top 3 games and what console are they on? I honestly cannot answer this question other than the fact that my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy VIII. And then probably, which is for the PS1, and then probably... Oh, I don't know, Resident Evil 4, which was originally for the PlayStation 2, but I recently purchased for the PS4. Wrote me, don't worry about it. Top 3. So, third game, Resident Evil, lately it's been Fire Emblem stuff, period. But that honestly, that rotates. Which do you prefer out of the following being the highest? Graphics, gameplay, story, sound, customization, and AI. Story is always most important to me. As long as the story is good, I'm gonna have a good time. Gameplay, like if it's user-friendly, that's gonna be next. Graphics are probably gonna be third, customization fourth. I mean, customization is pretty great. I think I'll put that above graphics, actually. And then AI is going to be last. AI is only important if I'm doing co-op something, and I don't play a whole lot where I have co-op. Probably the game I play with the most co-op for AI is like Resident Evil 6, and the AI in that wasn't too bad, all things considered. The AI in 5 was awful, though. Do you prefer playing games alone or with friends? This entirely depends. I'm probably just gonna say alone just because I have so many single player games. But when I do play multiplayer, I prefer them to be couch co-ops and not multiplayer online, just because I'm just not really into that. But if it's a couch co-op online, like the person isn't with me but it's just one-on-one co-op online, then yeah, that would be cool. Would you be willing to pay a small subscription to play a game? Right now, at this point in my life, no, I don't have the budget for it, which is why I don't play Final Fantasy 14 and why I didn't play Final Fantasy 11. So right now, no. And then, who is your favorite game character and why? This is probably going to be Leon S. Kennedy. Yep, I love Leon. And then if I have to go with favorite female character, it's probably gonna be Lara Croft. Which reminds me, I did not mention Tomb Raider at all earlier in the action and adventure. Tomb Raider, hands down, definitely one of my favorites. I think I'm gonna put that in my top 3 as well. I don't know why I forgot that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Get to Know You Video Games. I am excited to do more videos. I have some really cool videos coming up soon. My channel is 3 years old now, and I fell behind for a while. I was feeling discouraged and whatnot, so there was a big chunk of a year that I didn't do any videos, but I'm going solid now. I'm looking for new content, getting some new ideas. I have a really cool couple of collabs I'm going to be doing soon. I'm really excited for. And also updates. I'm going to be at Level Up Expo in Vegas next weekend. That's May 12th, 13th, and 14th. So if you see me, give me a hello. I'd love to take a selfie with you and say hi. Yeah, one day I'm gonna be dressed as Lucina. Totally stoked for that. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you are interested in supporting my channel and helping me get better equipment and better editing program, you can check out my Patreon, which I will drop in the description. And yeah, I just have a $+ tier. Everyone gets the same amount of rewards. It's whatever you want to do. So all of your support is appreciated. You guys have a great morning, day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. Thanks so much. Keep being awesome. Look at this cat. He did this while I was filming my video, and I thought it was so cute. I'm glad he stayed this way so I could show you. Anyway, farewell.